compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. Oye, 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 pueblo valiente, la voz de la verdad que traen los compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. La mentira será aplastada junto con los mentirosos, tiemblan ya los poderosos, y ahí viene la muchachada. La mentira será aplastada junto con los mentirosos, tiemblan ya los poderosos, que ahí viene la muchachada, que ahí viene la muchachada, que ahí viene la...
I fucking knew that shit was gonna happen. I just knew it. I knew it was coming. 100%. And I think I'm officially just gonna move over to StreamYard and bite the bullet and do it there, because I'm sick and fucking tired. I am so fucking sick and tired of Streamlabs crashing on me. I've done everything I can. There's nothing else I can fucking do. It sucks. I'm done with it. I'll have to figure out a different way to do it. I'll just have to get the fucking StreamYard. I already hit record. Thank you though. Appreciate that. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Mango? How you doing? How you doing, Blaine? I hope cause Mark Short and a couple other people were there. Slim was in there before it fucking crashed, which that shit just pisses me off. Cause last night we had a ton of people. We had like 8 people coming in, and all of a sudden the internet just goes out, and it was just the internet. And I logged into Spectrum, and it was just like, yeah, there's an outage, so sucks to be you. So that happened, and then today this shit just crashes, and it's disheartening, but it's it's okay. We just have to move on. We'll work on it, and it's just work on things in the future, and hopefully we can get those folks actually that's probably why. It's another thing. Hold on. Wait. I know why. I know why it didn't happen. Wait. Copy link. Oh wow. Things are blowing up on the screen all of a sudden. I know, this is super boring. Awesome dead air, but I'm trying to refocus too. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Paste. There we go. Fucking Streamlabs. Alright. Let's try that. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Because sometimes I don't put the link into all of the servers that I belong to. I don't really frequent, because I spend so much time in the security team that I don't normally spend too much time, except for like Underhaven, FML. And speaking of FML, I'm not gonna be on tonight. That was a miscommunication on my part. I'm gonna be on Friday, so we have a lot of time tonight, so we can actually watch a longer Shanny video and some other shit from PragerU too, which there's a lot of stuff from PragerU which you're about to see. And I don't even think I'm like really mentally prepared to go into this. I don't know if I'm that pissed off. PragerU pissed off, but yeah. So after this, I'm probably gonna end this around that time anyway, around 11 o'clock. We want to see spam chips in their LMAO. Yeah, I'll spam it in there every once in a while. So that actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it now. Why the fuck not? Because you know what? Bring them all in here. Haha. Putting it in general too. There you go. Bazing. Alright. Alrighty. Alright. PragerU doesn't like voting, I guess. And they alright. So long story short, I guess PragerU put out this video, and Mango already knows. Mango already watched a little bit of it, but they put out. We all kind of know what it's about. Fucking, they're gonna try and justify restricting people from voting because they're still all poopy face over losing an election. They can't handle it. They have to make sure people can't vote so that they can actually win something. Gotta rig the system, so to speak. And then there's these two fucking idiots. Well, I guess 3 of them that are really dumb, trying to don't understand how to stimulate the economy. Best way to do it is to let people have money. I'm just saying. I think I said it before. Consumer economy doesn't really work when the bottom 50% of consumers don't have the money to consume resources. I guess I said don't have the resources to consume in that one, but yeah, whatever I said just now is better. You guys can play it back. All right. So, unless anybody has any qualms, oh, God, I just hate their production. Let's get into this shit.
There are a lot of partisan political issues out there, but election integrity shouldn't be one of them. What could be more basic?
Yeah, so how about you guys just shut the fuck up about it and we let people vote? That'd be cool.
To the very concept of representative government than having citizens trust that an election, whether it be for president or dog catcher, was fairly won or fairly lost. Yet in the recent past, this issue has become...
What the fuck is wrong with... Hold on. No, dude. Unless you went through some accident, no. This is like... Who said it? It was, Bill. Who was like, hey, he looks like a fucking, like Mitch McConnell clone. Yeah, you do. You look like Mitch McConnell without the neck. I'm sorry, but... No, bro.
I'm very contentious. For purposes of our discussion here, let's put a...
Hans von Spakovsky, Senior Legal Fellow, the Heritage Foundation. Oh, yeah, that's... Hey, guess what we got out of the Heritage Foundation? Obamacare. Yeah, that was originally a Heritage Foundation idea.
Aside any feelings we might have regarding...
Not Obamacare as it is, but was, but
a specific election. Here's the conflict. One side is primarily concerned that all votes are legitimately cast. That is, each vote can be traced to the person voting.
Oh, yeah.
The other side is primarily concerned...
Yeah, Mark Short knows what's up. Thank you. Yeah, hit that like button. Get some folks in here. Make sure to remind me to take a screenshot of the likes at the end so that I can make sure they're not stealing my fucking likes. Because they did steal views. They stole a view from me. And I know they've taken like at least 26 off of another video. Because fuck YouTube.
Concerned that as many people as possible have the opportunity to vote. Now, a very obvious question arises. Why are these two concerns incompatible? Well, the answer is they are not.
Wait, what were the two concerns? Hold on.
One side is primarily concerned that all votes are legitimately cast. That is, each vote can be traced to the person voting. The other side is primarily concerned that as many people as possible have the opportunity to vote.
We can do both. You just don't want to. We did it in the last election. That was the most secure election that there was. Hey, you know who committed voter fraud? You want to know? Here's something to keep in your back pocket. If anybody wants to say name one instance of voter fraud, Republican or Democrat. Todd Canhammer. Yeah, let's look at Todd Canhammer. Todd Kenhammer, let's see. I think, yeah. Yep, he's serving a life sentence for murdering his wife. And Todd Kenhammer also, voter fraud. Okay. Basically, alright, let's see. Alright. Long story short, Todd Kendhammer murdered his wife and then voted for Trump, by mail, in his wife's stead. And that was one of the few instances of voter fraud that we had in this election. And of all of the voter fraud that happened in this election, it was mainly like Republicans trying to go in and like test the system. And what happened was they got caught, they got hemmed up, and they were all poopy faced about it again. And now they're suffering the consequences. Hey, what's going on, Citizen Not? How are you doing? How's everybody doing? That's what I want. I asked that, but I didn't get to stay on long enough to have an answer. Thank you, Streamlabs. But it's not like, all right.
Now,
I don't understand this false dichotomy of everybody wants a secure election. Well, a secure election can still happen if you get as many people voting as possible. It can still happen. We have the technology. We can rebuild this system. Again, you just
a very
don't
obvious
fucking want
question
to.
arises: why are these two concerns incompatible? Well, the answer is
You're the only one asking that question. No one else is asking that question, PragerU. You're the only ones asking that question because that is the straw in which you are using to build your straw man.
they are not. We should be able to both verify a vote.
Yo, what up, Rev? I know, you gotta be fucking beat, dude. Just got back, ready to plop down on my bed. Yeah, dude, lay back, chill, and fucking, try not to get too pissed off at PragerU. Have like a fucking burrito or something, man.
Voters and make it easy to vote at the same time. Yes, even in politics, it should be possible to walk and chew gum simultaneously. Let's look to see how Georgia, where
Wow, way to belittle your opponent in such a sophomoric way.
there's been much controversy over voting, has addressed this issue. First concern, voter ID.
Here we go.
The recent Georgia voter reform law requires voters to provide an ID to receive an absentee ballot. Since 2008, the state has...
Yeah, remember when all of those absentee ballots got sent in, all of the mail-in ballots, and then you guys got poopy faced because they were all correct? And then you did that, all these audits, and nothing came of it because you're fucking stupid. I'm starting to get pissed off.
required a voter to show a government-issued photo ID when he or she votes in person. To require the same level of security for absentee voting seems to make perfect sense. In fact, one wonders why this wasn't addressed sooner. There's simply no good evidence that possessing an ID presents a hardship to voting.
There's also no good evidence that widespread voter fraud has caused any significant change in the election of 2020 or any of the elections preceding that would cause an anomaly that that would actually overturn the election had that fraud been found. Again, it's like 0.0025%. It's insignificant. It's less than the amount of like bacteria you kill with your hand sanitizer. This is ridiculous. They're not even trying to like they're putting all of that by the wayside because they know if they present that for just a second, their viewers aren't going to get that reactionary response. It is easier to get into a fetish dungeon than to vote in some states. Very sad. Well, I mean, which states? Can you clear that up for us? What's going on, Salim?
You ever met anyone who didn't have an ID?
Yes. Yes, I have. I've met a lot of people that don't have an ID. Yeah. They were, a lot of them were 18-year-old students. Because I worked in a school. And a lot of them worked, yeah. They might have worked under the table. They may not have an ID still. It's true. A lot of people just may not have an ID. Oh, you motherfucker. Don't you do it? Oh, great. There goes my levels, but I'll be alright. Yeah, fuck you, Streamlabs. You're done. I'm so done fucking dealing with your bullshit. We're moving to StreamYards. Fuck this shit. Thank you, Streamlabs. Fucking. And you know what sucks about that is that, watch this. What? Oh! These things will work. Okay. There you go. Donate. Fucking tax, man. I gotta pay that. I gotta pay, I'm about to pay it. And then, if you guys want, you can help me recoup my losses. It's easier to get into fetish dungeons than it is to get an ID when you don't have a social security card or a copy of your birth certificate. I was waiting for you to bring that up, Mango. Yeah, Mango went through some shit, and yeah, it didn't have the proper paperwork in order to get an ID in order to vote. And a lot of the things you need to get an ID, you actually kind of need an ID in order to get. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just a loop of fucking bureaucratic bullshit. And the problem, the main fucking issue is with these voter ID laws is the people who are supporting them and promoting them and pushing them through are in salaried positions that don't have to worry about losing money by going out to get an ID during the middle of the day or the middle of the week. If you work hourly and you go out in the middle of the week, you have to make up that time. If you're in a salaried position, you can take that time off and you would still earn your fucking money. That's one of the biggest issues, and they don't understand that because this guy has more than likely never been in that fucking position. And if he has, you know, he sold his soul to PragerU just to fuck everybody else over because he's an asshole. I don't right now. Mine expired in 2020 and I don't renew it. And the year, hell, that's whatever. Halfway through this year, that's just procrastinating. Yeah, I gotta get my registration. I'll be alright. I hope. Most of the kids in the ghetto will not get a DL because they can't afford a car. Yeah, and a lot of them won't get an ID because they don't want the fucking police harassing them either. They just won't have a fucking ID, or they'll have a school ID or some shit like that. Plus, an ID costs money. Are you gonna hand these out for free? How about this? If you want, if these motherfuckers want everybody to have an ID just to vote in order to use your constitutional right as an American to vote, if you want people to use that, and if you want them to have an ID, that's required for people to use their fucking constitutional rights, then you provide it. You provide it. You provide that ID. It should be easy to get. I should be able to walk into the BMV or voter registration and be like, hey, I'm here to register to vote. I want an ID. Okay? Do you have, I don't know, a fucking... Do you have another ID? Can you prove that you're fucking 18? And some... in a very simple way. And then, okay, here you go. It's free to you. There it is. Free ID, because that's what you get. Yeah, you have to prove that's you. don't make that fucking extremely difficult, but provide the ID. It's my constitutional right. It's not my constitutional right to drive a car, but it's my constitutional right to be able to vote. So why don't you provide that ID? Why don't you provide a system like a fingerprint database or something like that? Oh, get out of here with that shit. In order for people to be able to come in and get their fucking ID. It should not be impossible to get your ID. And then you can use that to get other things like a driver's license or a CDL or something like that. Or it's like a felon. Or it's like a felon and can't get a DL. Yeah. Some people, if you are a felon and you've been released from prison and you've done your time, then you should be able to vote. Too easy. I don't see why that punishment has to last forever. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I just recently got my learner's permit, but I sure as shit can't afford a fucking car. Yeah, like most Americans. Felon can't get a driver's license? No. Well, I think that would depend on state. The felons can't get a driver's license. They just have to jump through a lot of hoops. Yeah, bullshit piled on top of bullshit, piled on top of more fucking bullshit. And you're 100% right. Continue on, Mr. McConnellman.
Anyone? When a federal judge threw out the ACLU-led lawsuit against Georgia's in-person voter ID law, he noted that in 2 years of litigation, the challengers could not produce a single resident of the state unable to vote because of the new ID requirement. But wait, as they say in TV ads, there's more. The new law...
What the fuck was that? What was that? Who says... What? You are not a human being. These people are not human. Who says that? Seriously, that was not human speech.
ID requirement. But wait, as they say in TV ads, there's more.
He is nothing but a husk. He's hollow. There's nothing behind those beady little fucking eyes of his. This is fucking weird, dude.
The new law says you can satisfy the voter ID requirement with a copy of a current utility bill, bank statement, government check, paycheck, or other government document that shows the name and address of the would-be voter. It's worth noting that the language...
Should homeless people be able to vote? So why can't I go in there without a without an address? So I have to have an address in order to be able to vote. So homeless people can't vote. Okay. How long do I have to be at that address? 6 months? A year? Do I just have to have an address? Prove I live there? Like, how long do I have to have lived there? There's still questions here. And the people who are enthralled by this fucking weird-ass animatronic douchebag aren't asking those questions. So, please, guys, give me a goddamn answer to anything. I'm sorry, I'm a little shaken by this. A utility bill? What if I don't have any bills? What if I'm like 18? Okay, maybe I don't like. Maybe I'm 18 and homeless. Like, get the fuck out of here. Super propaganda. His face is scary like a puppy. Yeah, dude, this dude belongs in one of your shows, man. You should just bring him on stage and have him read a script, and I guarantee you, he would fucking, he would fucking creep everyone out. Flesh puppet confirmed. Fake as fuck. Yep. Can totally vote with my Pornhub paycheck stub. Yeah, there you go. Start turning that shit in. Why not? As long as you're a resident of Florida, or not Florida, Georgia, I guess. I knew an old hobo man, R.I.P. Billy. I let him use my address to get his food stamps, Social Security started. That's really nice of you. That's the awesome thing to do, Citizen Not. Try Slim, record it all. Absolutely. That's really nice of you, Susan. I hope that worked out good on both ends.
The address
That's
of the
really
would-be
cool. Everybody give Susan a little bit of praise for, not a little bit, a lot of bit of praise for doing that.
voter. It's worth noting that the language on voter IDs for absentee ballots is identical to the language in the federal Help America Vote Act of 2002, which passed the U.S. Senate by a vote of 92-2.
Cool. What was in there? What was in the Help America Vote Act? I don't know if I want to look it up. Okay, Help America Vote Act. What did an act to establish a program to provide funds to states to replace punch card voting systems, to establish the Election Assistance Commission, to assist in the administration of federal elections, and to otherwise provide assistance with the administration of certain federal election laws and programs. So it was a funding bill for that, I guess. All right,
The yes votes included then Senator Joe Biden of Delaware.
Cool. I don't give a fuck. Where's my $2,000, Joe? Is that supposed to be fucking endearing? And that looks nothing like Joe Biden at all. Like that really is just, why do they have such off-putting shit?
Let's move on to the second concern.
Oh my god.
Making voting easy. The charge against Georgia's new voting law is that it prohibits voters.
Duck out. Hope to get back before you leave. All right. Take care. I'll probably be out of here around 11, but you're at the 30-minute mark or the 29, 30-second mark. So take care. And I hope you enjoy your night. And we'll be here when you get back.
From access to water while they wait in line. One has to admit that sounds harsh. But if we dig a little deeper, we find that, like most other states, Georgia prohibits electioneering within 150 feet of a polling place or within 25 feet of any voters waiting in line to vote.
How is it electioneering when you're handing out water in a southern state? It's like 100 fucking degrees and people just want some water and you're just like, hey, I'm volunteering to give out water, and you think it's like propaganda? What the fuck? Like if I fly over and drop a case of water down on the ground, or if I'm just like walking by, oh whoa, I dropped that case of water, can't take it, sanitary reasons, and then fucking run off, is that cool? Is that electioneering? Are you gonna beat the shit out of me and a bunch of people for getting that water? This is the stupidest fucking thing. I can understand the electioneering. You understand that? But this is water. It's giving people water. It's water, which is a human right. It is. Just like food, shelter. Too fucking easy. Too fucking easy. Food, water, shelter. Human rights. Wow. Can't we get that right, you stupid motherfuckers? Seriously. All of this stuff is designed to inconvenience people enough to not vote. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of fucking roadblocks. Well, they don't seem so bad on their own. They are all bad on their own, and together they're fucking horrible. What is this? How do you support just like not giving people water when they're thirsty? To volunteer. Isn't that like the Christian thing to do? PragerU. Come on. To give people water when they're thirsty. Isn't that the Christian, isn't that, the good thing to do, the good wholesome Christian American thing to do? I guess the fuck not. I guess not, PragerU. I guess we're not going to give anybody water. We're not going to allow them to have water so that they can exercise their constitutional rights. God damn. These people hate this country. They fucking hate it, and it pisses me off. Stop being such a bunch of fucking pussy-ass idiots and just admit that you fucking hate this country. God.
law simply
Shitting
added
on
that
my
within
fucking
such
country.
distances, no one can give, offer to give, or participate in the giving of any money or gift, including, but not limited to, food and drink to any elector. In other words,
Which should be bullshit. Okay, so if I show up in a white T-shirt and jeans and a face mask, and I'm just like, okay, water for thirsty people who need water, human beings that need water to function. Here's water. I'm on the human beings that need water to function. There you go. There we go. Is that illegal? Or if I just walk up and I just hold water in the air and I just start handing it out to people? Completely, no, I'm not wearing anything or anything like that. No. Oh, that's what's going to happen. Once I start doing that, then you'll be able to quench people's thirst by turning fucking fire hoses on them. Because remember, this is Georgia. That's why they're fucking doing this. Oh, they just want to have a little summer fun. I get it. Get the fuck out of here, you pieces of shit. Get the fuck out of my goddamn country. I hate PragerU so fucking much. I fucking they are the worst part of any part of the political fucking spectrum. And they just go about in these roundabout ways of plausible deniability through these videos. Well, we just give people a platform so that they can speak. They write the scripts and we just animate them and fund them and, you know, give them their authoritative fucking editing. There you go. It was 85 degrees on election day last year. Standing in that heat for that many hours is torture. Yeah, it truly is. When it's humid as shit, yeah, it really, really is. WN are horrible, and I want to tie up and torture them all. I mean, what? Yeah, what? Oh, yeah, I mean, in Minecraft.
a candidate, his supporters, or an activist group can't show up at a polling place with a truckload of
Here's the thing. Activist group. Activist group. That's the key term there. You gotta focus on that little bit. So an activist group is probably very vaguely termed. Okay, well, what is an activist group? Is the human beings need water to survive campaign of, hey, we're moving along like water to human beings so that they can survive. Is that an activist group? Is the silently handing out water bottles to thirsty people who might accept them or might not accept them? Is that an activist group? I don't know. It probably will be. Better fucking get some pads on your knees in case you catch a baton to the fucking kneecap.
meals and start handing them out to voters standing in line. The clear intent here is to prevent operatives from any party from unduly influencing voters with money or gifts, including food and drink.
This is 100% different than literally just handing out water bottles. That's it. Just bottles of water. You know what? You know how we could solve this? If you are going to hand out food or water, 1, you gotta have a permit. 2, you can't be part of any political organization. 3, your uniform has to be all one color, so red, white, or blue, or black, or green, or whatever it is. 4, you can't talk to anybody. You can only hand the food out. That's all you can do. Can't talk to anybody. I pretty much just solved this shit. Now we can have both. I solved your problem. That false dichotomy that you put in there earlier, Mr. Mitch McConnell looked like. Mitch Clone. Yeah, it solved your fucking problem. Too easy. Now we can all have the same laws that we want. All right? Cool. They just can't. Yeah, too easy. Hey, what's going on? Convince me conspiracies, CMC conspiracies, whichever it may be. Every time. Food and drink is a gift now. Well, if it's coming from a political candidate, now I can understand if like if it's like the Joe Biden campaign came out to people who were voting and started giving them food, I'd be 100% completely against that. I don't care what candidate it is. You can't do that. It's just like buttering up the base. You dig? Let me see. This is the funniest, stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard. Yeah, this is the dumbest fucking. These people are absolutely ridiculous. You know, I was gonna vote for Trump, but since you gave me this Nestle water, I decided to vote for Bernie. Yeah, of course. That's exactly how it works, Blaine. That's 100%. You get the nail on the fucking head. Blaine Hoover for dog catcher or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Handing out booze would be a better tactic. Yeah, Mark Short for fucking plumber or whatever. I don't know. Didn't you know that being kind to people will cause the election results to sway? Yeah, you would think. You would think it'd be the other way around. I can't squirt on voters in a line anymore. Damn it. It's slim. There's one voter you can squirt on. There's one voter. I'll allow it. It's Bill. Biden could have given me fellatio and still wouldn't have voted for him. I mean, yeah. There you go. That's exactly what it is. Not everybody can be buttered up with food either. That's sexual assault in my state, which I mean, I don't know. Is it because it's Biden? or is it because he's old? All right, let's go on. Like, how stupid do they think? Like, I know, and I noticed that it's clearly some effigy of like a black woman, because you have the afro. We know what's going on. Your candidate is awesome. And yes, I do understand that it's Georgia too. But you know what? It's just saying that, well, these dumb black voters they're so fucking stupid. They can be bought with a bunch of fried chicken and watermelon. Of course they can. It's just that same trope moving over and over again into a new fucking into a new era. It's the same bullshit racism that they've been fucking doing for the longest time to basically keep people down. You gotta keep them stupid. You gotta make sure that you subtly tell your base that their opponents are just that dumb, even though well, most of it's fucking projection.
The idea that Georgia is somehow doing something nefarious by preventing gift giving at the polls is, to put it mildly, bizarre, especially considering that this is a
Hey man, if anybody knows bizarre, it's this fucking weird looking motherfucker. Not gonna lie, bizarre as in you look like an animatronic sack of you look like a failed Disney animatronic that's been sitting in the desert for a little bit too long. That's bizarre. That's what, yeah.
Standard practice, as it should be, in most other states, including New York and New Jersey. By the way, the law says it's okay.
You gotta make sure that you put those Democratic states in there, so that they don't have an argument now. Yeah, I still do have an argument, because it would still be wrong, idiot.
Poll officials to make self-service water from an unattended receptacle available to an elector waiting in line. And of course, you can bring a bottle of water with you if you're worried that you're going to die of thirst waiting to vote.
Go fuck yourself. That is the words of a being that has never been without. That has never understood like thirst or struggle for anything. Anytime this motherfucker has been thirsty or hungry or hot or cold. He's always been given water or food or ice or a fucking blanket. That's what this motherfucker has lived. Fuck you, dude. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, like, I have no sympathy for people like you, because if you think that, oh yeah, we'll just carry a bottle of water, dude, you're gonna be out there for probably 12 hours because you stupid motherfuckers close down more and more polling stations, so people have to go to fewer and fewer polling stations where they can't vote as efficiently. So then, guess what? They gotta stand in line for a longer amount of time. So they have to carry more water with them. Well, not everybody can carry a fucking backpack full of water. Well, alright, everybody starts carrying a backpack full of water. Guess what happens? Hey, what's in that backpack? Well, now we gotta have the anti-backpack law. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I hope whatever fucking luxury car you hop into and fucking suck Dennis Prager's dick in the back of, I hope that shit flips over 1,000,000 times and you guys get shredded into fucking cheese. Get the fuck out of here. Go screw.
But wait, there's more. The state added additional weekend voting days for those who want to vote early. To call these reforms the new Jim Crow, as some have done, or an example of voter suppression, is simply not true.
It's both of those. It's voter suppression in the fact that it suppresses people from actually voting. It discourages them from voting. It makes people fearful of going out to vote, or it makes people unable to go vote because they just cannot do it. They just can't. They can't handle the heat because there's no water or food or anything like that. It is the new Jim Crow because it mainly affects black people, especially Georgia. That's exactly what it's designed to do, and this dumb asshole is trying to push this propaganda. 4,000 people actually fell for this shit and like, well, yeah, that's so great, Mr. Von Dipshit. That is so fucking cool. No, it's not. You're stupid, and you should feel stupid for believing this dumb shit.
In fact, it's so far from the truth, it makes one wonder about the accuser's motives. But more than...
Shut the fuck up, asshole. I got better shit to talk about. Volunteer groups from non-political organizations hand out water at the election sites in Georgia because none of the party offices want to get in trouble. Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. Yeah, but they're trying to make no, we can't do that. We can't have that. We can't have that, Mango. Can't have volunteers. Can't help people. We don't want to do that.
Anything, it is an insult to the people who really did suffer under restrictive voting laws of the past. But those days are long gone, and the...
yeah, but you stupid motherfuckers want to bring them back. That's exactly why you're making these laws in the first place. Because you want this shit to come back. The fewer people that vote, the more likely a Republican or a conservative is actually going to win. Because, leftist ideas win out every single fucking time when you deliver them as like a populist message. People want Medicare for all. People want UBI. People want a living wage. People want fucking infrastructure. People want jobs. But these people, these things, I don't know what to even call them, don't understand that. They don't want that. They don't want people to have those things. They have to rake it in all for themselves. And it's not even for themselves, it's for others. It's for bigger fish. I don't understand why these fucking shitty little eels are always trying to steal pearls for the fucking sunfish that are just slamming themselves around, getting eaten away in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Hope somebody out there is a marine biologist and I can appreciate that. Better yet, why don't we have political third parties hand out food and water to get more favorable numbers for them? They kind of need it. Yeah, that sounds like a beer fork kind of statement, Bill. No offense. That was good. Yeah, can't we just nuke ourselves already? Nah, man. Simon Gray, aka the Rap God, or excuse me, aka Rap God. No, we don't want to do that. Welcome, by the way. It's nice to have you here. You picked a good community to come into. But yeah, nah, man, we don't want to do that.
Numbers prove it. Georgia has seen record levels of voter registration and turnout in recent elections, including 2020. That includes blacks and Hispanics, and that's been the trend for a decade.
The blacks, you gotta have the blacks in there, of course. God damn, dude. Like, why are they trying to like have this back? I know the thing is black. It's not showing up. Hang on one second. Cool, thanks for fucking up here, Streamlabs. Wow. Hang on, guys. Add source. Add source. Let's see. Selection option. What the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? So like I have no idea. It won't even give me the display source. Fuck you, Streamlabs. Yeah, no kidding, the lights just went out on my fucking screen. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Fuck you, Streamlabs. Source. Okay. Why do I not have? All right. Yeah, I have no idea what happened, but now I can't even put up the display. This is fucking restart the app. Yeah, I really fucking want to, but unfortunately that means I have to restart the whole fucking stream. Let's see, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the fucking app. Alright. Are you fucking kidding me? That pisses me off to no fucking end. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to restart everything. I will be right back. And fuck me, I don't know why, but I feel like I've watched all there's to watch on YouTube. Oh no. Yeah, fucking goddamn, dude. I am not, I'm not happy at all right now. At fucking all. Because it doesn't even give me an option to give a display. So I guess I'm gonna have to fucking restart the goddamn stream. Everybody stand by. Simon Gray, I hope you will stand by, or hope you'll hit the fucking God, how do I have now I have a bunch of people in here and I'm gonna restart the stream. This is pissing me off. Look at that. Hey, everything else fucking works.
This is a test donation for $18.
If only. If fucking only. But now my display doesn't